There you go. Okay. So this session presentation is being recorded for assessment purposes for my course with Open Colleges. This recording will be live streamed through Open Colleges online learning platform to the Open Colleges Learning Management System. These sessions may be used by Open Colleges for compliance purposes or within a course to demonstrate examples of best practices. The video may be available publicly. This applies to the time the video is being streamed. After the recording, the video will be stored securely and will become the property of Open Colleges. If you do not wish to be recorded, you will need to leave the session now. Who's that? Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is hand out these evaluation forms. It's for each of you to fill out. After this session.
Okay, yep.
So, what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to show you how to conduct a usability review. So I've got a printout of the basic form. It does extend a little further out on the side when you have the computer, which I'll show you a little bit later. So the purpose of this is to see how usable your website is. So whether people who visit the website can actually use the website with ease or not. And so it's a pretty simple thing to do. You have a score and a comment section here. So to use the score section, you just press on the little downward arrow, which is on the bottom of that button. And then it will let you choose options of very poor, moderate, good, and excellent, or not applicable if the feature is not applicable to your system. And then you write a comment of why this is so. And then automatically on the other side of this, there is a automatic point section, which will give you a score, and by the end the score will give you a result to assess the usability. Just give me a sec. So the usability score can be very poor, which is less than 29, poor 29 to 49, moderate 49 to 69, good 69 to 89, and excellent is more than 89 on the score. So very poor means you will experience significant difficulties. Poor means you will experience some difficulties. Moderate, you should be able to complete most tasks. But the user experience could be improved. Good is you can use the system with ease and complete most tasks successfully. And excellent is provides an excellent user experience and users complete all important tasks with the system. So everyone wants an excellent, but that's not always the case. Then you also have this other form. When you're sending and receiving your usability reviews, you'll have another form you can fill out. It shows the reviewer name, the date the form was sent, the date it was received by, and confirmation whether all sections were completed successfully, and any additional comments. So that's also filled out when the item is being sent. And I was going to show you just one last thing. Just give me a second. So this is the digital version of the review. You probably can't see it quite so well.
So I knew that was very basic and a little bit rusty, but that's generally what is going to be discussed today. So here's the Excel version. Enable this.
So it just shows how on the side the scores are there a little bit. You can hardly see them because they're very light.
Oh yeah.
But that's a section that comes up automatically after you've entered your score and comments.
Yep.
And that will automatically give you your final result at the end.
Yep.
Okay, so with that said and done, is there any questions?
Yeah, I've got one question. Anita's got one before me. Sorry.
So, what are the potential outcomes that could arise from performing the usability review?
Obviously, the outcome is that users will be able to use your system with ease. With the review, you'll know how a customer experience will be when a user goes to the site. So it will observe how it works currently and what you need to fix to have it up to date, so that it's excellent. And then the end result in the future will have your system upgraded until it's working at a 100% excellent level. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Well, my questions about the collection of information. What assurance can you give us that it's going to be kept confidential?
Basically, with information, when you receive information, everything's stored on a computer system with a password, so that when you are storing private and confidential information, only limited people have access to it. Some people use the internet, but most people don't, because internets can be hacked into, since they're online-based system. So, but generally, passwords and keeping information available only to higher-end staff is how you keep information safe and secure. You make sure if you keep hard copies, that they're filed and kept in a secure file. But most people don't usually keep hard copies of many types of information. Usually the digital copies are enough.
Okay.
Okay, so that seems to be the end of this training session. So thank you very much for coming.
Thank you. Thanks, Monica.